Imagine if there was a hidden force controlling your entire energy system. Imagine 7 invisible powers deeply embedded within you, subtly influencing every emotion, every decision, every interaction. Sounds like a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? Well, what if I told you this isn't fiction but a reality veiled from most of humanity? What if your very chakras, your energy centers, aren't fully your own? What if each one of these vital power stations inside your body is being influenced, distorted, even hijacked by ancient cosmic forces? Forces that have been known for thousands of years, hidden in the secret teachings of the Gnostics, the Hermetic philosophers, and the mystery schools of old. These forces are called the Archons, 7 planetary rulers sitting upon thrones in the spheres of the heavens. But these are not simply planets. They are intelligences, archetypes, spiritual gatekeepers, shaping your emotions, your desires, your fears, and if left unchecked, your very destiny. Today we are going to dive deep into the forgotten knowledge of how these 7 Archons are directly linked to your 7 chakras. We'll uncover how each of these ancient rulers manipulate specific energy centers within you, blocking their natural flow, feeding on your passions, keeping you trapped in lower states of consciousness. But most importantly, you will learn how to begin breaking these chains, reclaiming your power, and awakening the divine spark within you, the part of your soul they cannot touch. Now let's delve into the depths of this profound subject. To truly understand the impact of the Archons on our lives, we must first grasp their origins and nature. According to Gnostic and Hermetic teachings, the universe is structured like layers of an onion, 7 concentric spheres, each ruled by a cosmic power. This system is called the hebdomad, the realm of the 7. The Archons who govern these spheres are Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and the Moon. These rulers were appointed over the material world, governing fate, cycles, passions. But they do not rule with kindness. They govern through vice, through fear, greed, rage, ego, lust, lies, and confusion. And their greatest weapon is your own unconsciousness. The Kabbalistic tree of life also alludes to these rulers. Each sphere on the tree resonates with a particular archon, subtly influencing the energies that flow through it. As the energy flows through these spheres, the Archons exert their influence, sometimes pushing us towards growth, and sometimes leading us astray. Understanding the nature of these Archons is crucial, because their influence is pervasive. They shape not only our individual destinies, but also the collective fate of humanity. Each Archon represents both a positive and negative pole, a potential for growth and a tendency towards corruption. Their actions mirror the duality of existence, the constant push and pull between light and shadow. Now let's examine the intricate dance between the Archons and your chakras. Starting from the root chakra and moving upwards, we see how each Archon exerts its influence on our energy centers. The root chakra, located at the base of the spine, is your foundation, your connection to the earth. It governs your sense of security, your survival instincts, your groundedness. But here sits Saturn, the ruler of time, limitation, and fear. When Saturn hijacks your root chakra, fear becomes your master. Anxiety, survival stress, feelings of lack and scarcity. These are symptoms of Saturn's grip on your foundation. But when you liberate this center, fear transforms into stability, groundedness, and trust in the flow of life. Moving up, we reach the sacral chakra just below the navel, the seat of creativity, sensuality, and pleasure. Here, Jupiter reigns. Jupiter, the expansive king, brings abundance and opportunity. But when corrupted, Jupiter feeds greed, overindulgence, material craving. An overcharged sacral chakra becomes obsessed with consumption, always seeking more, never satisfied. But when purified, this energy transforms into healthy creativity, generosity, and the joy of giving, not hoarding. Next is the solar plexus chakra just above the stomach, your center of will, power, and action. This is where Mars holds sway. The god of war, Mars fuels your drive, your courage, your ambition. But when Mars dominates this chakra, Courage mutates into rage, aggression, reckless violence. The fire of your will burns out of control. Yet when Mars is mastered, the energy of this chakra becomes focused, disciplined, fearless, true warrior spirit. At the center of the chest lies the heart chakra, the bridge between the lower physical centers and the higher spiritual ones. The sun, radiant and life-giving, is its ruler. But the sun also casts shadows. Here the Archon's grip manifests as ego, pride, narcissism, the need to be worshipped, the hunger for validation. When this chakra is imbalanced, love becomes conditional, self-centered. But when the heart is purified, it shines with compassion, unconditional love, and radiant generosity. The throat chakra, located in the throat region, governs communication, truth, and expression. Here rules Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, but also of vanity and seduction. In distortion, this chakra becomes the voice of obsession, manipulation, and deceit, the smooth tongue of the seducer. But when Venus aligns with virtue, the throat becomes the voice of beauty, authenticity, and clear self-expression. At the third eye chakra, located between the eyebrows, sits Mercury, the messenger of the gods. Mercury brings speed, intellect, communication, but also lies, trickery, confusion. When Mercury controls this center, perception becomes clouded, truth becomes slippery. But when this chakra is clear, it opens the gates to wisdom, insight, and higher knowing. Finally, the crown chakra, your connection to the divine, to higher consciousness. Here rules the moon, mistress of cycles and change, but also of illusion, emotional instability, and forgetfulness. The moon's archonic influence clouds your connection to the infinite, leaving you trapped in emotional fog, spiritual amnesia. But when the crown is purified, it channels intuition, foresight, and divine clarity. You might wonder why the Archons target your chakras. Because the chakras are your spiritual power stations. When these centers are blocked or inflamed, your energy becomes chaotic, reactive, easy to manipulate. Your passions run wild, your fears dominate your actions. You remain asleep to your true nature, a prisoner in the cycle of reaction. But here's the secret, the part they don't want you to know. There is a part of you they cannot touch. The ancients called it the divine spark. This is the highest part of your soul, the rational knowing flame, directly connected to the source, to the one beyond the spheres. This spark, when awakened, becomes the charioteer who tames the wild horses of the chakras, steering your energy with mastery, never letting the Archons drive you into chaos. So I ask you now, which of your chakras feels the most out of balance? Where do you feel the grip of these ancient rulers in your own life? Is it fear holding your root? Rage burning your will? Ego closing your heart? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. I read every comment, and this is a space for true seekers like you to grow and learn together. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next part of this series. We will explore the rituals, meditations, and practices to reclaim each chakra one by one and break the chains of these 7 rulers. Stay awake, stay curious, stay free. And remember, you are more than your fate. The path to liberation begins with awareness. By understanding the intricate interplay between the Archons and your chakras, you can start reclaiming your energy, one center at a time. Remember, you hold immense power within you, a power that the Archons cannot comprehend, much less control. Brace your innate divinity, stay curious, and keep seeking. The answers lie within you. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. Until next time, may your path be illuminated with clarity and your chakras aligned in perfect harmony.